and sit down.
I know how much everybody's missed me. Christine is back in the house for the holidays. It's a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Ho, 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 and there'll be snow. It's the time of cheer. I love Christmas so much. I hope everybody's having a festive season. It's only a week and change away, and then we'll wake up the presents under the tree. Santa Claus will come down the chimney and grace us with his presents like he does once a year. Oh my God, I just love this so much. And as a Christmas present, Mr. Andy said I could introduce today's show. Woo! We're going to be talking about the artwork Mr. Andy did for Big Brother. That's right, the CBS TV show Big Brother. Mr. Andy did artwork for that show for about 4 years for a competition that they would do along with other artists. Okay, now let's get on with the show. What? All right. I'll introduce you. Hey, Chewy. Ooh, I had to sneeze. Let me go get Mr. Smith. Oh my God, he is such a pain in the butt. Let me go get him. And while I do that, stay tuned for this fun commercial break.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth. And now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. Look at these 4 people. He's coming for a villain known as Adonis. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it now. First Man 2, Learning Curve.
What is up, everybody? It is Andy Smith in his house, in your house. Yes, Christine hasn't been seen for a while, and I thought, you know what? As a Christmas treat to everybody, you guys should be able to see Christine before the holidays. She's been out doing a lot of holiday shopping, busting her little tail, trying to make this holiday festive and bright. AJ Tom is in the house. What's up? You are the first maniac. JP Roca, Danky Frankie says, oh no, what is this? That was Christine, my lovely office assistant. Everybody needs one. I stopped watching Kings from last night with Keone for this. You're damn right you did. This is live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Mornings with Andy. Kings was recorded last night, so you can watch that anytime. Andy's present to you is a lump of coal for us. What? No. Come on now. So anyhow, yeah, I did artwork for the TV show Big Brother, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. I did artwork on season in 2014, 15, 16, and 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years ago was the last time I did artwork for him. Now, CBS does, you know, obviously Big Brother is still a TV show. And, Delaware Comic, Stat Zero, good morning to you. Delaware Comic Dude, Great Kings. Yes, it was a very fun show. Thank you for watching. I need a driver to get back to Charlotte. I hear you. So anyhow, so for Big Brother, if you guys don't watch it, and I'll be honest, I don't watch CBS Big Brother. I would watch the episodes that showed the artwork, but that was it. Oh, man. Oh, eyes are itchy. And what they would have us do is, like any reality show, there are contests for the contestants. And in Big Brother, they had this idea of making up fake-looking comic book covers for the house guests, the Big Brother contestants, and we would have to change something very simple. Well, not simple, but we would have to make one change on the cover. So when you put the two covers next to each other, there'd be one difference. And then in a timed competition, one by one, the Big Brother people would have to go through and line up the covers in the proper order, blah, blah, blah. I don't exactly remember, but my art got seen nationwide. That was the great part of the show. The down part of the show was it paid like poopies. The pay, when I first got contacted to do the stuff, I'm like, CBS, Big Brother, this is going to pay great. And the pay was actually not that great for the amount of hoops that you had to jump through doing the art, which, look, when you take an art job, you're given a description of what you're supposed to draw or what the client wants. Usually when I do stuff, I give the client a sketch. From that sketch, they get one round of revisions. Then I do the pencils. After the pencils, I do the inks and then the colors, and then it's pretty much done. Generally, at the pencil stage, you don't get much in terms of revisions because my sketches are really tight. So you don't need to. Oh, my wife is bugging me for something. Hold on here. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry I have to do this. Hold on. Oops. Doing a live show here. I got my wife blowing my phone up. Let me just send this to her. All right. Done and done. I hope I'm done and done. Let's see. Yep, I should be. Okay, I'm back. AJ says, hi, Helen. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you love these covers. Great. So I would do they would sometimes have me do multiple sketches. And the thing I was trying to impress upon them was, guys, as artists, we don't mind doing revisions and things like that, but usually the pay is commensurate with the amount of work you're asking for. But with Big Brother, it was the opposite. They wanted, it seems like, a ton of work in a short amount of time and still pay pretty low. Debbie, friend of mine, says, am chuckling, you're taking care of your wife's call live. You got to do what you got to do. She needed some information. She sent me a text. So, you know, got to do what you got to do. Anyhow, let's get to this Big Brother stuff here. Add to stream. There we go. So 2014, I don't remember, obviously, this woman's name from the show. Actually, her name is, oh, look at that. Her name is Christine. Ha ha. And they would basically give us description stuff like, you know, this woman works at a coffee shop. She's really into coffee, blah, blah, blah. We want a hero based around that, espresso machine. So here was the first. I actually have never drawn an espresso machine before, so I had to draw an espresso machine. These were colored by my good buddy, Brad Venkata. So I did the pencil and inks. He did the colors. We had to do, this is the other part behind these covers. And I will keep bringing up the low pay because not only did I do pencil inks and I had to pay my buddy to do the colors, I had to do the logo and all the logo treatment stuff as well. And the rate I got paid was less than my pencil and ink rate to do one page at DC or Marvel. So I actually did this job more because of the exposure than anything else. So this is the decaffeinator splooging all over her, the villains. Glad this stuff was colored brown like coffee, because if it was colored a different color, that would be weird. The low pay is a surprise. Tell me about it. You're thinking CBS Big Brother, but they spun some crap like, well, each show has their own budget, and Big Brother isn't a really large budget show, so it's not like it was coming out of CBS coffers. Who knows? Anyhow, so this is the decaffeinator stopping a bank robber in all their glory. You know, I will say these were fun covers to do because they were kind of goofy in nature, with, you know, showing the little money symbol here on the bag. You know, that's called tagging. You really want to show that, you know, it's a thief. You got the eye mask on and stuff, you know, hey, who is that? Bob from next door? I don't know. Take the eye mask off. Oh, that is Bob. So that's one. Here is the Efroninator. He is the Efroninator. The whole gist behind this one, and this is one where I did a few sketches for it. Oops. Not a surprise to me. I imagine those people think comics are beneath them. I don't know. They like this. What's up, Dr. Mask? Hail to you. Yes, they were paying for the novelty for sure. I will say I went out to, when I was out in LA one year before San Diego, I went by the Big Brother lot with my buddy Brad Venkata because it was real close to where he lived. So it was nice. The producer took us around the set of Big Brother and showed us a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So that was pretty cool. And they actually gave me, so these things were printed. I'm looking on my wall because I actually have one from the show. These things were printed about 2 feet by 3 feet in size. Oh, now I got to send my wife this code. Hold on a second here. All right. All this stuff going back and forth. Hey, Gladys. Hello. Thank you for joining the show. So these things were printed about 2 feet across, 3 feet high. And in fact, I can show you, let me move my camera here. It's not going to be great, but right there, you can kind of see on the wall right there. Oh, actually, hold on. You can see on the wall right there, Elvit Fit. And Elfit Vic, and he's holding up a bad guy as I drew as myself. And I'll show that cover. But that is that's one of the ones that was actually from the show that was used, and they gave it to me when I visited the studio. So that was pretty cool, actually, them to do. What CBS studio? I've been to the one where they film Price is Right. It was just on the CBS lot, and it was the warehouse big studio they filmed Big Brother. Just sat down for breakfast and found this. Well, thank you for joining. So this is the Efroninator. The whole deal with this guy is he's a big Zac Efron fan. And so they wanted him to be like the Terminator. I'll be back. And they wanted him to have a futuristic gun. So I had to draw something really wacky gun-wise, so it didn't look anything like a real gun. And of course, this paparazzi guy is trying to get a picture of Zac. And this guy's like, no, you will not get a picture of Zac Efron. So that was fun. And I still have all this original art. The fashionista, as you can tell, this woman from the show was very into the bling, 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 yo. This was back in the first season they did these. So we didn't really know where the corner box was going to go. They didn't have this mocked up yet when I did the sketch. So if they would have, I would have lowered this hand down so it wouldn't have been cropped by the corner box like that. But oh well. And they gave us the tagline. So her tagline is, "The world will be saved after she picks out her perfect outfit." Dun, dun, dun. So I got to draw likenesses of real people and stuff. So that's always fun. She's got, of course, the bad guy back here wrapped up in her pearl necklace. This was a fun thing. Entertainment Weekly spotlighted all these covers. But one of the fun things is, for the bad guys, so here's something you learn when you do stuff like this. If you're drawing a crowd scene, they tell you, we want to see a lot of diversity in the crowd scene. So in other words, if you're drawing a crowd scene, make sure you have, white people, black people, Asians, Hispanics, whatever. They want a nice, diverse crowd. They don't want you to draw a crowd scene where it's all just, white people, which makes sense. We're a diverse country, so you show what a crowd scene would look like. But when it comes to drawing bad guys, whenever it comes to drawing bad guys on these covers, it was always, whenever it comes to drawing bad guys on these covers, it was always make sure the bad guy's a white dude, because we don't want to stereotype or anything. So I just thought that was funny. So this is the fashionista. Let me show you guys some of the cover sketches. So for Zac Efron, they originally wanted, I guess this dude in the house was a soccer player. So they wanted, what is that going off? Oh, there we go. Originally they wanted this dude playing soccer, kicking the bad guy paparazzi in the face with a soccer ball. And they wanted Zac Efron back here waving, but then they realized, well, we better not do that, because Zac Efron could be like, "Hey, I never said you could use my likeness." I did like this layout a lot. Him kicking the soccer ball and stuff, I thought was pretty cool. I enjoyed this layout a lot. I did another one as well. Oops. Here's another layout. The guy has a mask on. Zac Efron's back up here. And then here's another layout. Zac back up here. So they had me really do the runaround on these layouts before they realized, oh, we can't use Zac Efron. So, and once again, low pay. So I'm not a big fan of doing low pay stuff and having to jump through lots of hoops. But that was it. But I like drawing this guy in his little superhero costume and stuff. That was fun. Let's see if I have any other sketches here. Let me go to another year, 2015. Here's the final for this one. So in 2015, I did 2 covers. So Super Showgirl. Dr. Mask has a question. Oh, look at that. What about nose? Cody Califor from Big Brother 16. Look at you on the ball with that. Very cool layout. Thank you. How is the approval process on things like this? A lot of back and forth. A ton of back and forth. I would do one of those sketches like you just saw, and that sketch was really tight. That's why there were really never many revisions after the pencils, because the sketch was so tight. And it was a lot of eyes on it up at Big Brother to approve it. And then they'd come back and be like, that's great, do this, and whatever. So anyhow, Super Showgirl. I can't remember this girl's name. Jackie is her name. Exactly, that's it. CBS is very cheap, especially with their, yeah, that's for sure. And I still know guys that do them. And the thing is, I'll be honest, my last year doing this stuff, like I said, was 2017. And I don't think I've done any more work for them, because the one producer I was working with left the show. And when that one producer left the show, she was the producer of the game show segments of the show. That was her job. And when she left the show, somebody else took over, and, they just went with other artists and stuff, I guess. I don't know. But they stopped calling me. But I got to be honest, I didn't really mind that much because I got a good 4 years out of it, and the pay was kind of low. So it's like, whatever, I got better things to do. I've watched the show for years. I believe that started doing the comics during their 16th season. Could be. This is Jackie. Yes, it is. So this is Jackie. She is kicking some bad dude in her face. She's kind of a showgirl-esque type, I guess. Lots of bling going on. They wanted her doing like that showgirl one leg up type thing, whatever you call it, like the Rockettes. So that was cool, drawing the Vegas side. So this is a fun one to do. Let's see, the next one. Oops, that's a layer file. The Salesman, Buy or Die. This was a guy named Jeff. She was on The Amazing Race as well. That's funny. You know, you hear that some of these reality people bounce from show to show. So anyhow, this is The Salesman, Buy or Die. I know that the color of these rockets and stuff had something to do with like this dude's favorite colors or something. They told me what to do, the colors for the rockets and his tie. So this was a fun one to do as well. Get the old salesman in there. My buddy Brad colored all these with me. Brad did a great job on the colors for this stuff as well. So that was fun. And then oh, this was the difference. So remember how I said each cover had a difference to it because they were timed and all the covers were lined up, and they would have to go through and put all the covers in the right order. So the difference on this one was the blue, the color in the rocket. So that's why. Yep. Jeff and Jackie were on The Amazing Race. They were part of the season's game. Oh, well, look at that. Learn something new every day. Oh, I only did 2 this year. So this is the 2. The Salesman and the Jackie one. So let's see what the difference was on the first Jackie one. This is Jackie here. And then whatever the difference is, it's not on this cover because I don't know what the difference was on this one. Let's look at something else in this 2015. See if I got anything else I can show you guys. Process stuff. Here's a layout for Jeff. And I think they said they wanted to see his full figure, so I had to adjust the full figure, and I gave him 2 briefcase rockets here. And then here's another layout for Jeff. So see, these are the things they want to change. It's like, here's a layout, and they're like, oh, redraw this. So it's like, okay, redraw here. So then here's a redraw. And then here's the final pencils to it. So you can see I penciled really tight doing this stuff too. Hey, what's up, Justin? Morning to you. If you post these to Twitter and hashtag the Big Brother hashtag, you'll get a lot of BB fans interacting with that post. BB fans are nuts. Oh, I will have to do that. I already did post it to Twitter, but I'll repost it to Twitter as well. So there you go. So there's this one. This is the pencils to it. So yeah, like I said, I penciled pretty tight on this stuff. Oh, excuse me, my eyes are watering. I'm getting choked up over this stuff. Oh, here's the figure pencils. So yeah, so there's some fun stuff. Especially BB fans that watch 24/7 live streams. Oh, good idea. I will do that. Let's go to 2016. Oops, hold on. So we can play a game. Oh, this isn't mine. Hold on. This is my buddy Sergio Cariello did a art for one. Okay, so here's one of mine. Big Meech, Michelle, hashtag BB23. I will have to do that. Michelle. Oh, hold on. You don't need to hear me twice. I'm going to do that right now. let's see. Hashtag BB23. And then let's do this too. At. There you go. So Big Meech was, there you go, Michelle. So Big Meech, they wanted, because she's a big crybaby, so they wanted her tears raining down onto the people running away and stuff. And they wanted, you know, she's a giant like Godzilla. Now, when I originally drew her, let me show you guys the sketch. I originally drew her the way she actually looks, which you could say is fine. So here was their original sketch I did, and they were like, they wanted her to say, someone needs a nap. And they were like, no, make her. And once again, they were like, draw her, you know, big, stomping over people, you know, whatever. So I did. And they were very particular generally about, you know, these women are pretty and stuff. So make her, you know, make them attractive. So that's what I did. And they're like, no, that's cool, but make her look more like a baby. So that's why the final version, she looks like a big baby, kind of chunky and stuff. And they really, and it's this other thing, they were always concerned with how they look too. So I did her pretty in the first one, and they were like, no, make her whiny and crying. So it's like, oh, okay. So that's what I did for this one. And they liked it. Let's see what the difference is. Let's see if we can spot the difference. Oh, the bucket. The bucket is a different color. So that's the difference on this one. The vomit bucket is orange and blue, or turquoise. So there you go. Oh, that's not nice. True, but nice. Not nice. Don't we all have vomit buckets? I mean, it really is a part of things that we need is vomit buckets. I mean, everybody needs to have a good vomit bucket, I think. So how do you land these kind of gigs? It seems pretty arbitrary unless you're a closet Big Brother fan. As a freelancer, do you have an agent, or is it word of mouth? It's word of mouth. It's through friends. I had a friend of mine. Hey, what's up, Emerald Avenger 2814? Hail to you as well. I just did that. What about? I tweeted at Big Brother, and then I did the hashtag like you suggested. Funny thing is, they actually sent me a photo, and if I have it, I'll show you guys. They gave some of this artwork. They would send the big boards that I showed that I own one to the contestants, and they actually sent me a photo of one of the contestants holding up her artwork. So if I have that, I'll show you guys. That's Big Meech. Let's see. This is my buddy Sergio. And the reason I have these is because my buddy Brad did the colors. So this is my buddy Sergio. Here's the one that I have hanging up. L Fit Vic. You know, I thought, you know what would be fun? If I drew myself as one of the bad guys. And he, of course, is from Muscle City. That's a tattoo that he actually has. He's no dumbbell. And yeah, that's me as the bad guy being held up by L Fit Vic. Oh, there you go. What about you? Are a Big Brother fanatic, I would have to say. You know a lot about Big Brother. So he's throwing a 45-pound plate at this other guy in the background. Oh, get hit in the back. Ow. And I'm a bad guy because I'm bald and I have a goatee. So I make a good bad guy, I guess. Let's see what the difference is on this one. Oops. Oh, it looks like I only have this version, so I don't know what the difference is. Let me go back. He married one of the house guests? Holy crap. That's a stare. Look at that. Love American style. Here's one of the first sketches for El Vic. This is the rough with the perspective grid back there. Let's see. And there's the tighter pencils I did for it. So El Vic was pretty tight right on. There's the inks for the cover. This is all Greek to me as well. Let's see. That bald head screams evil. You know, 30 years ago, being bald, it was like, ew, you're bald. You're losing your hair. Loser. And it was like, you're a bad guy. You're bald. Now, bald is beautiful, baby. So I'm doing it right the right time. Let's see what else we got. There's her sketch. The inks, the big meech. Let's see. I'm trying to find. I thought I had the photo of the one. I'm sure I do. Let's see. Oh, maybe I don't. I thought I did. Looks like I did Cody, Raven. Hold on. That folder's empty. That's weird. I might have only done one this year. I thought I did two, but I'll take you guys through the process. So this was a chick named Raven. This was probably the most superhero-esque one I did. She'll get Arkansasy on your assy. Raven. That's a complex grid, man. That's what my perspective grids look like. It's like if you don't know about it, the show started in 2001 and was the first TV production to use live streams. Oh my God, it's been around for 20 years. Good Lord. Some of the contestants on the show now were like toddlers when the show began. So this is the Arkan Assassin, bald guy running in the background away with money. That's me. You got the hand. This is the rough. She had a crossbow. Let's see how things change throughout. Oh, they wanted more people, it looks like. So this is another sketch. So you got the guy in the foreground here. Once again, I concern myself with composition. So this is kind of a circular composition. Oh, that's funny. Big bird, crazy chick, but cute. Yeah, they all look kind of cute. Another guy laying down here. Oh, what's the change? Oh, they wanted this dart from her gun flying out right there. So you can see that subtle change. See that? It's like animation. And then here's the colors to it. So, man, Brad hooked this one up. She'll get Arkansasy on your assy. This was fun, drawing a Raven type suit. You know, getting to draw a more traditional superhero here. Night sky, bad guy here. Once again, all the bad guys have got to be white dudes. Remember that. Even when there's three bad guys, this is what cracked me up. I'll be honest. It's like once again, if you're drawing a crowd scene, make sure there's diversity amongst the races in the crowd scene. Makes sense? That's cool. If you're drawing three bad guys, make sure all the bad guys are white dudes. So just, it's just stupid. I mean, you got three bad guys here. Couldn't there be a little diversity among them? I guess not. I did get away with the money. White rage, you captured it on paper. I try. That's true. White bad guys do only hang out with other white bad guys. They did a cheap looking trailer with some of the HGs in costume. Did they really? That I've never seen. Let's see what the difference is here. Not sure. Let me see. I really thought I did two this year. But, well, wait, here's A. So this is A. Let's see what B is. A, B, A, B. This is like the eye test. What's the difference? I don't even see the difference myself. So, oh, there it is. There's the difference. Super CRT, they just did a season where they promoted an all-black alliance. Wow. Looking like the Hamburglar. You damn right. Saint Ravage, but before I go, smash that like button and subscribe. Keep sharing that link for First Man. Have a great day. You too, and thank you for all you do on Twitter, Saint Ravage and Stat Zero, and all you guys helping me with the campaign. Thank you so much. That's right. Spread the word. The link is below for a beautiful First Man project by me. So that's the difference on this cover they had to spot was, oops, red, black, red, black. Oof. How could I ignore that chest? That's right. That's not like me. Boobages and cleavagers for sure. It doesn't look like I have the photograph of that one girl getting her big brother art. And I swear I did, but apparently I do not. I can show you. Let's see. Was it this one? Here's a spread they did of all the covers from the first year. So I knew most of these artists doing this stuff. So there's my Decaffeinator, Efroninator, and Fashionista. So these were all the covers from that year. This is my buddy Femme Fatales by my buddy Mike Borkowski. My buddy Tom Nguyen did Super Soccer Mom. Mike Borkowski did Beast Mode Cowboy. Of course, that's mine. Efroninator's mine. Dad Bot is by, I believe, Josh Adams, Neil Adams' kid, son. I do not recall who did Mr. Personality. I don't recall who did the beard. My buddy Mike Borkowski did the Flamingo. Hello, I'm the Flamingo. The Crustachin is my buddy Mike Borkowski. Holy Roller is Mike Borkowski. Mike did a lot of these. My buddy Tom did the Joey baby. Mike Borkowski did October Fist. Not sure who did Pow Pow. Of course, I did Fashionista. And I want to say that Josh Adams did the Zack Attack. So there you go, guys. Chloe Cook. I don't know what it means when people type that stuff, but I've seen different people do it. So I think it's a spam. I couldn't watch it. I'm happy to say that the last season of Survivor was Winners at War. Oh, there you go. You guys know a lot about this stuff. Hello, I'm back. Let me see. Just looking through to see if there's anything else here, Big Brother wise, that's cool to show. Nothing coming to mind. So there you go, guys. That's my stuff on Big Brother. As people have posted, and I pinned the link, get yourself a little First Man 2 Learning Curve, 64-page graphic novel, square bound, great superhero action with a heart of gold when Luke Henry has to deal with being a superhero, going to college, and having nice father-son advice time that we all need from our dads. And you can get the Black Book, Art of Andy Smith, 112-page hardcover as well. So check that out, guys. What is up? I don't know anything about TV other than Yellowstone. I hear Yellowstone is really good, and I do like Kevin Costner, so I should probably watch Yellowstone. I hear it's a really good show, but I'm so many seasons behind on it now that I don't know if it's something I could catch up on. Whoa, hey, he's a college kid, isn't he? Give Christine my number. I will. She is single and ready to mingle. I watched the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone when it first came on. Oh, that's cool. I will say the Yellowstone prequel does look pretty good, even though I don't know much about Yellowstone. Thank you so much. Everybody get First Man, subscribe to the channel, share out the link, and all that fun stuff. I got to blow on out of here and get to drawing that funny book as I do. So I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I always enjoy doing it. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys later. Until then, this is what I'm bringing back.
Get your sexy on. I'm bringing sexy back.